What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel again this week. My name is Riley and I thought I would finally show off the recent obsession of mine, corn snakes. Alright, so some of you who know me know that recently I've been kind of diving in the deep end on corn snakes lately. But it all kind of started with this guy right here. A lot of the corn snakes, including this one, came from my buddy Manny of SoCal Colubrids. And this is about a yearling, and it was supposed to just be an anery, but given all the red that's coming in, we're pretty sure that strawberry is showing through here, and it's not just a het strawberry. It might actually just be a visual strawberry anery. But it's also 100% het amel, possible het motley, so we'll see. But I had never kept a corn snake. I've been working with snakes since I was like 9, and I don't know what happened, but completely skipped this chapter. Everyone sort of just poo-pooed them in my circles and said they were boring beginner snakes, not worth the time and investment. And I mean, I wish I'd have been told differently sooner, because I've been enjoying these things quite a lot lately. So yeah, this is the first one that I brought in, and the first one that made me realize, wait a minute, these things might actually be kind of cool. So male yearling anery strawberry, produced by my good buddy Manny. So none of mine are adults. I chose to start with babies and raise up my group, so that's what we're gonna see today. So let's check out the next one. Alright, so then, since I had an anery male, the breeder mentality in me said I needed an anery female, and I went locally to my friend Glenn Brooks of Glenn's Reptiles. Oop, hello, hang on. And picked up this wonderful anery diffused Tessera female. You all know I'm a sucker for stripes. Wanted to pair something that made sense with an anery, so this is what I did. She's doing really well, obviously growing. I got her as a little tiny baby. So, but this was essentially the start of my first pairing. Obviously I'm not actually pairing them yet, they're too young, but first planned pairing for corn snakes. And of course it didn't stop there. Then, after realizing how much I like corns and accepting my fate, I decided I wanted just a crazy pink snow corn, something wild. So I went back to my buddy Manny, of course, and got this beautiful little lady. This is a 2020 female coral snow. She's also 50% pos het motley, but she is stunning. Just a wonderful, wonderful looking animal. I decided if I was going to get a corn snake, I needed to get something just absolutely mind-blowing. So to me, this is still pretty fun. I'm sure this is old news to a lot of folks who know corn snakes and have been into them for a long time, but to me it's all brand new, so I'm enjoying it. So then, next, after admitting my fate with corns was game on, the locality nut in me said, well, you gotta have Okeetees. So, local breeder Jeremy Quinlivan produces some wonderful animals, and this is a male extreme Okeetee. Extreme comes from the high black bordering of the red patching and lots of bolder colors, if I'm not mistaken. And this is also a het for fluorescent line, albino, whatever you call that. So Yeah, beautiful, beautiful male. The Okeetees are quite sassy. And of course, can't have one without a pair. And of course, this will be our token snake in shed. But this is a female Okeetee, not extreme, but an Okeetee nonetheless. From the same line. So she is also het for that same fluorescent albino. And as is true to what I've heard, a lot of the Okeetee stuff and stuff closer to the wild or line bred stuff is a little sassier, and I love it. So this was my next fun pairing that I had to do. So I'm excited to watch them grow and their colors change and really come in a lot. So then after scratching that locality itch in that way, I decided I needed it scratched in another way. Whoop! Yellow. So this right here is a red Zeppelin corn, a true red Zeppelin. Now you can only call something a red Zeppelin if it is truly from Howie Sherman's original line of line-bred Okeetees that popped out their own line of albinism back in the 80s, kept pure. So, you know me. Fun morph project, locality nut, all in one. Gotta have two. So here's the female. She's a much more high white. There's kind of a couple looks to these. The high white stuff is quite impressive. So, red Zeppelin corns. These came from my good friend Glenn Brooks, of course. Everybody who knows corn snakes and this stuff knows Glenn has amazing animals, so I had to get some. I saw his adults a few years ago for the first time and knew that, one, not only was that the coolest name for a snake ever, but two, the look was undeniable. So these things will be phenomenal. I'm excited as can be. So, then, when you have friends who have really nice snakes and they know you're sick with an obsession and they message you, hey, I've got this beautiful Snowmotley Tessera, would you like it? And you can't help yourself, you say yes. Hence this beautiful Snowmotley Tessera. This is a male here, again from Manny Salazar. And this thing is wicked. Perfect stripe, crazy like bone white pink sort of look. I mean, just really cool. This is the Dr. Frankenstein itch scratch in me, so some wild wacky morphs plus stripes. It's kind of fun. And then again, because you can't ever just get one, might as well make it a pair. I didn't get something quite the same, but here we have a coral ghost, not to be confused with the coral snow. This does not have albino, so this is not a male. So you have your strawberry, your anery, your hypo, and this one's also possible het motley too. So beautiful female for Manny. Again, he makes amazing corn snakes, and I'm a sucker for just the variety in these fun little snakes. Looks like a dinosaur stepped on their head. It's awesome. Again, anybody who's overlooked corn snakes because they've been told they're for kids or they're boring, give them a shot. They're really low maintenance, they're easy, they're chill, kind of fun. Just no nonsense, you can just enjoy them. They're great. So if anybody's been counting, that's 9 corn snakes in the last year. So, but I'm not done. I've got 3 more to show you, and they are in quarantine. So that's where we're going to end this video, is after the quarantine stuff, because then I'm going to need to shower. Alrighty. Alright, so these are my 3 quarantiners. I've got them on the counter here just to show you. But had to add some different blood, some fun genetics, and one more beautiful animal from Manny. Don't judge me on this enclosure here. It's a little tarantula enclosure I had. That's all I had left. I've got more of these tubs arriving any minute today, courtesy of the wonderful world of Amazon. But it'll work for now. This is a nice little female motley hypo and potentially visual strawberry and red factor. Time will tell, maybe not. We'll see though. 100% het A-male though, so that's a nice little addition, but kind of fun having all the genes and not having them all wiped out by the A-male. So it'll be nice to see this animal grow up in a different color pattern and palette than some of the other females that I have. So very happy to have her in. She just came in this week, so she's just settling in, hasn't had a meal. You can see, very, very tiny. Only about 2.5 months old, so. And then I'll put all of this away. Move on to these new boys that came in. Now these ones come by way of VMS Herp, which if you have not been to their website, be careful because it's dangerous. It's addicting. There's a lot of stuff on there. This is strawberry blood red. 66% posset A-male, posset charcoal. This is a boy. I've got that anery diffused. Plenty of stuff that I'd love to see turn red with what this guy can bring in. So kind of a pretty snake to see so red without any A-male. I just absolutely couldn't resist. It was just too good. This little gold dust stripe. Again, y'all know my obsession with stripes, but look at that. It has like blue eyes with red pupils, gold stripes, white head. This thing is nuts. Absolutely nuts. So that'll pretty much round out the quarantine collection for now. Planning on pretty much stopping adding corn snakes for a while. I've got a group of 12 all of a sudden, and well, you know how that goes. Friends who breed snakes and sending you extra stuff and you buying stuff, it's hard. So, oops. Alright, well, since we ended on quarantine, that means I'm not going back into the snake room without showering off, obviously. So I'm gonna go do that, wrap up this video, and next week maybe I'll show you the new gopher snake project that I've got going on. So stay tuned for that. Colubrids are taking over, but Morelia is always going to be #1. So don't forget to go support USARK, become a member today. Go check out all the NPR podcasts, videos, YouTube, Patreon, Teespring, everything. Go check it all out, and I'll see you next week. Later.